Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Vampyr playthrough episode 7, where we are going to find our office. We gave Milton his wallet back. Oh, we're on the second floor. And now we have this really cool hub base area. So yeah, if you haven't... Ooh, hacksaw. If you haven't been caught up, watch previous episodes. Otherwise, we're happy to have you. And without further ado, here we go. I'm trying to rest so we can evolve up in this sucker. That's straight up locked, dude. But open door. Nothing in here but atmosphere. Oh, I was wrong.
It's locked, all right.
Thank you. Dr. Tippett, stop obstruction, and Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know if that's,
This must be the place. It's
Ghostbusters.
definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the
Very
shadows.
nice.
A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Right. Well then, here we are. Did we have any that were almost? Doesn't look like it. All zero. Oh, we got some defensive ones now. Okay. So coagulate or blood barrier. Let's do a blood barrier. That seems pretty cool. Nice. And some tactical ones. Spring. Or shadow. I like spring. How much is it? $500. Let's do it. There we go. Dude, I'm stoked. This is chilling. Okay. The following night. Okay. Okay, so wait. So this is like the docks, Pembroke Hospital, the church, I would assume, but it says unknown. And then these guys are, I don't know, nothing about nobody. So here we go. Well then. Time to analyze some blood.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than the sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
I just rested. I'm not gonna read this whole article, dude. It's a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or econ as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed, mesmerism, blood awareness, and you can read that stuff for yourself.
So much time.
That's cool though, econs. I hope I don't meet any and they're like, no, you're one of us. Alright, let me see what is required. Yeah, I like the hatchet. What do I gotta do to upgrade? So, a handle part and lead plate, which I had those, but I sold them. So, smart guy, right? Is there any dismantle? Doesn't seem so. Oh, we can recycle stuff though. Which I don't think we'll need except for those. Okay, it's alright. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And we gotta rest again, so. It is what it is. No, nothing. Reset? I don't want to do that. That's cool, you can though. Great. They're like, you were up there for 2 days.
I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
Working on the night
What
shift.
about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
We're a dick no matter
Way
what.
too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
We're gonna learn
If
to
combined correctly,
make them.
certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
Alchemy is
The
useful.
storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Where is
raid
this
the morgue.
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons.
Give
Take
me the
this key.
key.
It opens a small
Yeah,
back entrance
cool.
at the end
I
of
know where
Main
it is.
Street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a
We were
narrow
there.
street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
She's like, damn, he's committed. I don't know what kind of doctor you thought I was.
It's locked.
Damn. Oh, well.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What
Sure.
do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare.
The
No
authorities.
drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Oi.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his
Alarming.
behavior. I went to
He's
his
got a
place
great
and
accent.
he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His
called the
addiction
dialogue
suddenly
wheel for
changed
the
to
noobs.
blood. I don't know why. Just
Popularized
like
by
a
the
patient I
Mass
met
Effect
here,
franchise.
this Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying
Walk
to help
with
his
God.
friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Okay.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers trade union. The Wet Boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Wet boot boys.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Dooth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah,
I
no.
wonder what
I've
happened
had
to
this
Clay
nickname for so
Cox.
long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Don't have the hints, huh? Oh.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness.
Jeez.
I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice
After
the cross
everything.
around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Asylum doesn't mean crazy place. Asylum means safety.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Nice.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a good
very
point.
strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were
But
trying to
Swansea.
say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna eat this dude. Oh, this dude, but we'll see what else goes
Goodbye,
down.
Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Alright, we gotta get dang to the dang thing. Okay, so you go through here. Ah, I see now.
I cannot enter.
What the heck? She gave me the key. I thought. Who's back here? Oh, I could've just... Okay. Cool. 6 bullets and 4 shoddy shells. We're definitely gonna get into a tussle. And if you're excited to see that tussle and the playthrough continue with episode 7, go ahead and click that like button. Wait, this is episode 7. If you want to see episode 8, click that like button. Click the bell notification icon so you get notified anytime we upload, and yeah. See you in the next video. Without further ado, have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.